Man, it's almost as if every single NFC wildcard game had something to do with kicking to a capacity. I mean, in the Cowboys game, you had Janorski hurting himself trying to kick that 57-yard field goal. And, well, last night you have what was arguably, I'm not going to lie, it was one of the funniest things I'd ever seen in my life. I'm sorry, Bears fans. I was kind of rooting for I was rooting for you. I was. I mean, I would love to have seen the Bears go farther after everything that's happened over the last, since 2010. But, yeah. That was quite a show. Actually, every single game this weekend was quite a show. I mean, the only team that was ranked in the top 4 in each respective division that's still around are the Cowboys. You know, that just goes to show you that this is going to be, this was a rather wild card weekend. I really couldn't think of a better word other than wild, but yeah, this is a great wild card weekend. Although I do have some good news for Cowboys fans. I think I know what the mojo is. I really do. I just have to wear that Bears jersey every single Saturday night game we have. And make sure the Bears are around as well. That way we'll win. I mean, it worked last time. Why shouldn't it work? At least that's my theory. I mean, the point is right now, we have the mojo. Go Cowboys. I have the answer. And we are going to win the Super Bowl because of what I just said I was going to do. Just wear that Bears jersey every Saturday the Cowboys play. Which, actually, fortuitously enough, we are playing on Saturday again because now that the Eagles are the lowest seed and they beat the Bears, they now have to go to New Orleans and we have to go to Los Angeles. We got to go to the Coliseum. That should be fun. And we'll take, you know what, the Cowboys revenge tour still continues. Because I seem to recall a Rams game that we should have won a year ago. And the Rams got very lucky that they won. That's not going to happen this time. Because we are back, we are ready, and this revenge tour is over when Dak Prescott hoists up that Lombardi trophy. That is when it is over. Possibly even more so. Even though technically you're not really supposed to pick up where you left off. It's a whole new, for lack of a better analogy, it's a whole new ball game as soon as the next season begins. But, yep, that's what happens. I've been so enthralled with what happened yesterday, I can believe we got to the intro. Happy Monday, everybody. Yeah, if your team lost this past weekend, I imagine that today is going to be nothing short of a bummer for you. I mean, ignore the fact that every Monday, you gotta go back to the old grind, gotta go back to work, gotta do all the adult stuff. But now on top of that, your team is no longer playing NFL football. That's sad. But, there is some good news. You could always join the Cowboys bandwagon. This is, this was, I mean, don't misunderstand me. I'm not without feeling any problems, too. Again, I think I lost 3 years of my life on Saturday because of what was going on. I mean, I had a lot of fun. Oh, yeah, right. Another way that Dallas has the mojo is that, believe it or not, throughout the entirety of the game, I don't know why, but I was craving Jolly Ranchers, and I was eating Jolly Ranchers throughout the Saturday night game. So, yes, I'll be getting more Jolly Ranchers later on this week to help out with the mojo. We got the mojo, guys. We're going to go to the Super Bowl. Holy cow. I shouldn't really count my chickens before they hatch. It's not a very Very wise thing to do. So, overall, I mean, at least for me, it was a pretty good weekend. I really shouldn't. I mean, one of my brothers from Trinity Pauling, who is a Chicago native, I'm sure like he was probably devastated after the double doink. That's what I'm calling the missed field goal last night. And sure, it'd be easy to blame Parkey, but some people are saying that guy shouldn't even have a job in the first place. So I guess blame management. I don't know. I'm not really. I mean, I'm more about the actual game aspect than what goes on behind the scenes. I mean, take the Steelers for example. I had no idea of like what was going on between Antonio Brown and like the people of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, I don't know. I guess in my defense, I don't really pay attention to the Steelers in general because I don't really care for the Steelers. Yeah, there's one team I don't really care much for outside of the Eagles. It's the Steelers. Hence why, if there ever was an all Pennsylvania Super Bowl, an all Pennsylvania Super Bowl, because Pittsburgh and Philadelphia are in Pennsylvania, then I'm probably not going to watch it. This is what I'm going to do. Well, I mean, I guess I'll watch just because, actually it depends. If the Cowboys can get more Super Bowl wins than the Steelers, and then the All-Pennsylvania Super Bowl happens, I'll watch, but then I'll just root for the Steelers. Because if we get 1-2 more wins over the Steelers, then we'll still have that lead ahead of them. Yes, I'd rather take the team that's won more Super Bowls than the team that, hasn't. Whew. I guess it also doesn't help that the last couple of days I've been getting up super early to go running. I mean, I just told you guys the other day on Saturday morning I went to bed at 9 o'clock the night before only to wake up 6 hours later to go for an 11.7 mile run. I clocked it. It's 11.7. So, yeah. I'm feeling kind of tired right now. Yet, miraculously, I'm still wide awake enough to be able to do this video and hold on to the camera. Don't know how, but I am. So, what plans am I going on or doing this week? Well, I really don't know. I mean, I never know what I'm going to do at the start of a week. I just don't. I mean, I do have plans for what I'm doing on the weekend, because, it's the weekend. But as of right now, I got nothing. This was actually a rather, I mean, take away the fact it was wild card weekend, nothing really significant happened this weekend. Like, nothing at all. I mean, that can be a good thing if you're not really paying attention to, what's going on. Yeah, I really don't know. I'm just sort of like blank and just like, and I just messed up my hair. I don't know why I just did that. There we go. Actually, that's not true. I do have a few plans this week. I mean, I already talked about the Masked Singer and the Titan games. I'm probably going to watch more of that. And, America's Got Talent, the Champions. I'm definitely going to watch that, especially since Terry Crews is watching it. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, considering that. Man, Terry Crews is, one of my... Yeah, why did I just do that? I'm blanking out so much, I'm stuttering and not even remembering what I'm supposed to say. Excuse me. Something in my eye. It was an eyelash or something, I hate that. Where was I? Oh, yeah, right. So, yeah, looking forward to America's Got Talent, the Champions. I kind of forget what time it's on. I know that it's going to be on, like, NBC, because that's when the Bears-Eagles game was on last night, and and they had a commercial for America's Got Talent. What is in my eye? Seriously, like, I didn't touch my eye, I didn't really do anything, and now it's just like, like an eyelash or something on there. I don't get it. That's weird. I'm not even like trying to like do anything at all. Oh well. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot of good shows coming out this week, and maybe if I can get to each and every single one of those shows throughout the week, it'll probably make the week go by faster, so we can get to a NFC and AFC divisional round football, which is going to be exciting. So for those of you guys who have been paying attention, the Colts actually beat the Texans, so now they are playing the Chiefs next weekend. The Chargers beat the Ravens, so now they're going to be against the Patriots. Yeah, it's weird. The two lowest seeds in the AFC are the ones that are moving on. That just goes to show you how tough the Colts and the Chargers really are, I guess. Even though throughout the entire season I've been making fun of the Colts. Oh well. And as for the NFC, because the Eagles were the lower seed and they beat the Bears, they are now going to New Orleans, and now Dallas is going to the Coliseum in Los Angeles, where the revenge tour continues, and Dallas will be getting its revenge, but I'll get more into that when we actually get to the weekend. And now I just realized it really is only Monday, and now it's going to be a very long time, probably until the weekend gets here. Yay! Sometimes I do amaze myself as to how long I've been doing videos. I mean, yeah, it's only been a year and a year and a week now. Yeah, I actually remember making the post for this very video saying, I'm 1/3, because, it takes 21 days to, form a habit. And, a year ago I made my 7th video, and, 21 divided by 7 is 3. So I was basically 1/3 of the way until I made this into a habit. So now I'm really into making this a habit. Actually, by my count today is going to be 372. So, trying to do the math in my head. I'll do the math later. I'm that tired on a Monday morning that I have no desire to do any kind of math at all, which is odd because math is actually something I'm surprisingly good at. For me, anyway. I mean, I did get a 95 in my functional analysis and trigonometry final at Trinity Pauling. It was actually the second highest grade for that final that anybody ever got. I'd say and the only reason why the person who got higher than me didn't get 100 was because my teacher, who really is a sweet guy, and believe it or not, my functional analysis and trigonometry teacher was actually the ski coach at Trinity Pauling. So yes, it is on my bucket list to go skiing with him one day. So maybe if these videos make me big and rich and famous, I'll make that happen. Never know. But the only reason why he didn't give out hundreds is because he just wouldn't give them out on principle. So the kid who got a higher grade than I did only got a 99. But that's actually a story for another day because it involves technically something that's supposed to be funny if you have a very low-brow sense of humor. But again, I'll get more into that at a later date. So, now that I'm still incredibly exhausted, I think I'm going to go take a nap because I can. Because I really feel that, again, I lost a lot of years off my life. I mean, if you thought I lost years just watching the Cowboys game, oh no. The teams I was rooting for also caused me a lot of stress. So, yeah. Hooray for me potentially not living as long as I should. Actually, that's not something I should be celebrating at all. It's actually kind of sad, considering the video I made a couple weeks ago. Anyway, please like, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button. I could really use support on YouTube. Follow me on all social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and Twitter. And as always, I am very humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hopeful that we all have a wonderful Monday. And remember, if any of you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear, and I will always most certainly have your back. Take care. And I still have breath to spare, too. Wow.